Now for the female reproductive system, the next component we should be talking about is embryology. Embryology is like how this thing actually came to be. Alright, is the ovarian, that's the ovaries. So you're basically trying to talk about ovarian development. Okay, that's the embryology of the ovaries. So for the ovaries, what we have is this. The process begins during fetal life. It continues throughout puberty into reproductive maturity. So ovaries are very important organs in the female reproductive system because they produce the egg, okay, that comes in maybe for fertility, or maybe the egg is coming in as a result of the egg is coming in as a result of menstruation. Do you understand? So for the fetal stage, the primordial germ cells migrate to the developing gonads. So the cells differentiate into oogonia, they multiply, then also begin mitosis. So by birth, ovaries contain about 1 to 2 million primordial follicles, each with an immatured oocyte. So childhood, that's pre-pubertal phase, ovaries remain quiescent, they are silent, they don't get involved in any talk, okay, as related to the body. Alright, so follicle remain dormant, no ovulation occurs, estrogens are low, no secondary sexual characteristics. So puberty now is when the hypothalamic gonadal axis come in. So when it comes in, it serves as what? Activation of everything, So there's increased secretion of gonadotropin-releasing hormones, which now act on the pituitary gland to basically what? Act on the pituitary gland to basically start producing follicle-stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, which will now go to the testes and the ovaries. Okay, testes in boys to produce testosterone, ovaries in girls to produce what? Estrogen and progesterone. So estrogen is what now leads to all those breast development, starting of menstruation, maturation of reproductive organs in girls. So reproductive years. So each cycle, a cohort of follicle begins to grow. So one becomes dominant. So it's the one that is now released. So if it is not fertilized, that's what the endometrium also sheds up, and that's what actually comes out like menstruation. So menopause, around age 45 to 55, ovarian function declines, follicle reserve is depleted, estrogen and progesterone drops, then menstrual cycles become ceasing. So at first, probably they are not really that obvious, okay, but later on it starts like that, and by the time the woman advances, she's not seeing her menstruations again. Okay, so I think this is basically the development of ovaries, and basically also touching the type of functions they do to the human body.